The holiday season always brings with it deep emotions. For many, it's a time they look forward to with great anticipation. For some, it can be painful, while others see it as an opportunity to give back to their community and serve their fellow citizens. In Knoxville, Tennessee, you'll find a special place that was born out of love. Fittingly, the Love Kitchen was launched on Valentine's Day in 1986. It was the brainchild of twin sisters Helen Ashe and Ellen Turner. They served 22 people that first day. All that Helen and Ellen ever wanted was to have a place where anyone and everyone in need could come and receive food.
Helen and Ellen were daughters of sharecroppers. They became nurses later in life, and then when they would work in the hospital, they noticed there were patients that didn't have anything to eat, and they had been waiting in the waiting room for hours. And so what they did is took their own money and would go to the cafeteria and buy the patients something to eat while they waited.
They've taken what they saw was a need to feed people, hungry people, the homeless, the helpless, the homebound. They take care of so many different works there.
The Love Kitchen is a staple in East Tennessee, feeding those who are hungry and comforting those who are hurting. Since its inception, they have made a tremendous difference in the community. Each and every week, the Love Kitchen delivers over 2,000 meals to those who are homebound and serves over 200 more in-house. That's approximately 120,000 times a year that someone could have gone hungry is fed.
You can see the impact. You see these stacks of meals going out the door, thousands of meals that go out the door every week, a week's worth of food for people that otherwise would not have it. They can't get out of their house. They have no family members to help them, and we're here.
During the holidays, that need increases, but so does the impact of the Love Kitchen's volunteers. They work tirelessly to continue what Helen and Ellen built.
As for Christmas and New Year's time, it is the holiday season. The demand does ramp up somewhat. And also our demand for volunteers ramps up. And sometimes people are already adjusting other things, other celebrations and things. So don't forget us, but we are still operating, and sometimes Christmas hits on those days we're working here, other times we work around it. Their legacy lives on, and that's part of what we want to do here at the Love Kitchen, is continue that dream, that vision, because the need is here. The need is so strong, and they were willing to go out and meet it. We work with homebound. We also feed a couple of days of the week for people to come by and get a meal if they need it.
Helen Ashe passed away in 2015 and Ellen Turner in 2018. But today, the Love Kitchen still spreads their message that everybody is God's somebody.
There are times, yes, where things are getting wild and things are hectic and things go wrong. The freezer breaks and you have to get all this stuff out here, and how am I going to do this? How can we fix this? And you just sit back and you think, well, Patrick made a promise to Helen and Ellen before they passed. He told them, he said, I will keep the Love Kitchen going. He promised them he would do that. I see that as my duty to my brother to continue that promise that he made to Helen and Ellen to keep this place going. And I take that as a responsibility that I'm not going to fall down on. Helen and Ellen were always so sweet. They were like somebody's grandmother, they would come up and hug you and everything. They were always so happy to see everybody.